Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Micaiah, and before I go any further, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel to see more of me, because why wouldn't you want to see more of me? By the title, I guess you can see, by the title of this video, I'm sure you know that this video is definitely related to Spelman College. If you're looking for a Spelman vlogger, do not count on me. I am not financially enrolled. I may not be your girl. So if you're looking for a Spelman vlogger, I don't want to be like Breland. I don't want to be like any of those other vloggers. So if you're looking for that specifically on my channel, you definitely won't find it here, because I'm Micaiah, and I don't do that. But what I can do is that if you don't know Breland, which I'm pretty sure all of you do, like everybody who's interested in Spelman knows Breland. But if you don't know who Nisi E is, or if you don't know who Alyssa Chanel is, I can link them in the description box. I didn't even say description. I can link them in the description box below. But before I go any further, I want to share with you guys my acceptance reaction. It was a very emotional moment for me, as you will be able to see. So without further ado, bruh. Open it!
Open it, baby girl. Open it.
Bro!
So why are you crying?
It's the blue envelope! Let me see.
What does that mean? Is that bad?
It's from... I applied to Spelman College this fall, and I can tell you that I always wanted to go to Spelman. Like, I always loved Spelman. Like, it's always been my dream. Like middle school dreams. Like, I'm gonna go to high school at Rosa Catholic High School, and then I'm gonna go to Spelman College, and then I'm gonna have money and be successful. That was me, like, in 7th grade. I knew what I wanted to do, and I can tell you that surprisingly I stuck to that. I did go to Rosa Catholic High School, and I most likely will be attending Spelman College in the fall if the finances work themselves out correctly. In addition to applying to Spelman College, I only applied to 3 other schools, because I honestly feel like there's no point in applying to some place that you don't want to go. Like, I knew I wanted to go to Spelman, so I didn't waste my time applying to a whole bunch of other schools. I also thought that I could be successful at Hampton University, so I applied to Hampton University, and I was accepted there. Here's my acceptance letter, my certificate, Micaiah. I also applied to Clark Atlanta University, where I was also accepted. And my acceptance letter is right here in the folder, which you cannot see very well. And I also applied to Keene University, which I have not submitted the application for yet, because honestly I really don't care about the school enough to dedicate a whole bunch of time into it. I'm going to apply via the Common app, and I have to send them my transcripts, and they already have my SAT scores and all of that. But the big daddy of them all, my acceptance letter to Spelman College, the powder blue. Applying to Spelman I thought it was an easy process for me. It was a very straight through, easygoing process. I think it was because I applied early, though. The application opens on the Common App. Spelman College is an exclusively Common App school. Like, they don't accept anything else. They don't have a application on their website hidden deep in the sorrows. Like, no, it's not there. It's a Common App exclusive school, so you have to go on the Common App and do the whole thing. And honestly, I was really upset that I had to do the Common App for only one school, so I made use of it, and I applied to Keene using the Common App as well. I applied early action, not early decision. The difference between that is that early decision is binding and early action is not. You just hear back earlier than everyone else. With early decision, you bind your life away. They send you a form. You have 30 days to send back the form, because you're legally binded to the school. And for me, that wouldn't have been a problem because I know I want to go to Spelman, but I applied early action because I'd rather hear back from the financial aid office, which I have not heard back yet, and it would have been really unnerving for me to apply early decision and be tied down to Spelman and then get back a financial aid package from Hampton or something. That's really beautiful. So that's why I applied early action, not early decision. You hear back around the same time. You hear like a week later. The deadlines are 2 weeks apart. It's the only difference is that I can wait to submit my like enrollment fee, whereas someone who applied early decision did not. Another benefit of applying early action or early decision is that you cannot be denied. I'm not sure if you can't be denied early action. I'm not sure about that. But early decision, you can't be denied. It's 2 for the price of 1. You get like 2 application processes for the price of 1, and you apply early action or early decision, they'll either defer you or they will accept you. And if you get deferred, your application gets thrown back into the pool. You get to add more materials to it, add more information, more letters of recommendation, anything you want to add, and they'll reevaluate you again with the other people who apply regular decision. So if you apply regular decision, you get one shot and one shot only, and I couldn't sit with that too well. I'm looking down here because I have my notebook here. I heard back on December 28th. That day was so crazy. Like, I didn't even want to go home because I knew my acceptance letter was coming, because everybody else you could like see on Twitter, like the Spelman hashtag, the Spelman20 hashtag was growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And I was like, oh my god, well, what if I get deferred? What if they don't want me? Like, what if this, what if that? But honestly, they did. I mean, let me not say that. They accepted me. So obviously I fit the requirements and I hold the standards of a Spelmanite. With that said, I have like just some numbers. I have a 3.77 GPA weighted. I have a 1750 SAT score with writing. Without writing, I have an 1160. I have a 25 ACT score, and I have almost 600 hours of community service. Everybody doesn't have that many hours of community service. Everybody doesn't have those same scores. I know people who were accepted with lower scores. I know people who were accepted with way higher scores. I know people who were accepted with like 4.33 GPA, like that kind of accepted. So honestly, Spelman does look at you holistically. My application was I think my application was specifically very different because you have your essay, you have my resume, and like everything comes together to build one person. And honestly, I feel like my resume was a big plus for me. I have good scores and stuff, but I know that they could be better. Like, I'm not like the cream of the crop. I'm not like the 4.77 GPA on a 5.0. Like, no, I'm not that. Like, I'm not that student, but I am the student that has been through a lot, and I explained that in my resume. If your teacher tells you that you should be short and sweet and like cut down on your resume, do not do it. Be as detailed as possible. I submitted 3 essays in different places. On my application, I submitted my essay, my initial essay. I can tell you about it because I don't think nobody else can do it because I already did it. So I wrote my essay about my depression and YouTube, and how YouTube helped me with my depression, and how finding people on YouTube helped me find myself, and how it helped me develop as a person, and how it helped me want to be a better person. So I did my essay on YouTube because I love YouTube. I wrote another essay defining my personal life, like the situation with my mother, and how I have a single mother, and how sometimes my life can get out of control, but I always like come back and handle things. And I explained like some dips in my grades in like my freshman year compared to my junior year. Like, I explained my grades and how they fluctuated a little bit during my freshman year. And another thing that I have that I don't think many people have is on my resume, it was extremely detailed. My school does not require community service, so if your school doesn't require community service either, like, explain that. My school doesn't require community service, so I just do it, like, because I like to do it. And, like, there's a portion of your resume that should say, like, additional information, and with that portion of my resume, I use it to explain what community service means to me and what I want to do with my life. That is very important because Spelman is a school that wants to see, like, people who are going to make a difference in this world. Like, not people who are gonna go to school, go get a job, make a nice little check, have a nice 401k, like, and do something for themselves. They want to see people who want to do things for other people as well. So I explain what I want to do with my life and how I want to impact other people in the additional information portion of my resume. So if you can do that, do that. Plan your life out. Tell them what you want to do. Tell them that you will be successful and that they will not regret accepting you, because why would they want to accept someone who doesn't know what they can do for the world, like, you know? So I think that was a big thing that set me apart, the essays that I have and the personal experiences that I shared with them. So yeah, that. I told you the other schools that I'm looking at, and I feel like a deciding factor for me, like what school I will be attending next year, is definitely money. Not really, because I love Spelman. Like, I really do love Spelman. I definitely feel like Spelman is a place for me. Like, Spelman is a place that will help me grow and develop into the person that I'm supposed to become. But I do know that I do not have $40,000 waiting around for Spelman. Like, I don't have it. I apply to scholarships, like, every day. So if you're, like, applying and you don't know where to look for scholarships, I can put some links to some scholarships I've applied for down below. Not ones that I want to win, of course, but scholarships that you could look into for next year if you are not applying yet. But finance is definitely a really big deal for me, especially since I live so far away from school. I have to also, like, take into account how much it would cost for me to go home to see my family and how much it would cost to be back and forth from New Jersey to Atlanta. And yeah, that's also problematic. Inside of my acceptance letter, I guess I can share that. Not really. But there's nothing really to share. But you get a folder, and it says Sisterhood on the front. And inside of it, you get a sheet with your enrollment information, and it has your identification number, which I will not be showing you because y'all don't need my identification number. And they give you a little booklet like this, and it tells you all the things that you need to know, all the dates that you need to know, all the deadlines, and when you need to have everything in, and when housing opens, and health forms that you need. All those things are included inside of your acceptance letter, as are with many other schools, so that shouldn't even be very questionable. I wanted to go to Spelman. I know a lot of people talk about, like, wanting to go to Spelman because of the sisterhood, and I honestly feel like I'm the only person that doesn't want to go to Spelman for the sister. No, let me not say that, because sisterhood is very important to me. I mean, but I have a sister already. Like, everybody on campus is going to be there for you and is going to do something for you that can help impact you in another way. Like, I don't want to go to school because of, like, necessarily the sisterhood, because no matter where you go for college, like, you'll definitely have close connections with the people that you're there with. And I can't say that for all schools, but I know that for the schools that I applied to, that the people who are there are very close knit. So wherever I go, I'll find a sisterhood, I'll find a brotherhood, I'll find a family, and I'll have a school family and I'll have a home family. So I'm not really concerned about that. But Spelman, I always felt like was the one for me because, I mean, if you haven't seen ATL, you haven't lived. And new. Gotta be Lauren London. It's coming one day. No, but seriously, I found out about Spelman from ATL, and Lauren London was smart, and like if you could see like the voice switch when she was with her family versus when she was with her friends, like how could you not want that? Like how could you not want that? Like movie or not, like gosh, like it was so beautiful. Like she could be herself around her friends and she could be someone else around her family, and I mean, not that you want to be able to switch up like that, but honestly, like just the ability to have that comfortable place where you can be one person around your friends. I think that that's important for me. Not only adding in that Spelman is just a great place in general. I did not have the option to be automatically accepted into the honors program, but I did apply for the honors program and I was accepted into the honors program. So with that, do your best with that essay. If they offer you a spot, do the essay, because why wouldn't you do the essay? It's a wonderful opportunity. So yeah. Overall, I think my experience with applying to Spelman was pretty great. Like, everybody warned me that like calling the financial aid office and calling the office of admissions would be bad because they're pretty rude. Like, from what I've heard, like everyone told me that they were rude, but they were never rude to me. They were always very nice to me. Like, they always like listened to me, like transfer me to the right people. I stayed on the phone with an admissions counselor for like a half hour one day because I couldn't figure out if they got my letter of recommendation or not, because it was before the spell check portal was released. So with that, I hope everyone knows that, oh my gosh, I almost skipped something really important, the group me. If you are applying to Spelman, this is really, 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 really important. If you are applying to Spelman College, or any college, I don't care what school it is, if you are not absolutely sure that you want to go there, do not join the group chat. Do not do it, because oh my gosh, do not do it. If you're not 100% positive, or you have like you're on a limb, like you're a little wobbly about actually wanting to attend the school, do not join the group chat, because the group chat may or may not, I'm not gonna say that it will turn you off from an environment, because I know that for certain group chats for certain schools it made me want to be there more, but for Spelman, in my experiences, there has been points where people are like, well, I don't know if Spelman is the place for me because of things that happen in the group chat. Like, everybody's anxious, everybody's nervous, everybody's waiting for this moment to tell them like, oh, you're good enough to be here. But after a while, people get bored. People get bored, and arguments start springing up. You don't know what something like someone says means, because everybody's coming from a different area. Like, somebody could say kill here in the DMV, that means something good, but you say kill to me and I'm like, kill who? Who you killing? Like what? And that's just kind of like it's different cultures and different environments, and it could easily turn you off. I know that my experience in the Howard group me turned me off from Howard completely. I ended up not even applying, which was really sad because I would have been a fourth generation at Howard. So be careful with the group me. Just know that if it's cliquey, stay away from it. Like, if you got groups of friends already set up, stay away from it. Like, be careful. Like, if you see people are being rude to one another, like, stay away from it, because if after a while, like, seeing like those kind of people in the group chat, it make you feel like, oh, if these are the people that Spelman are attracting, then these must be the people who are already on campus. And if I don't like that now, I know I can't survive that later. And you don't want that. You don't want that poisoning your idea or your mindset, because the people on campus, the people in that group me it's just a very minuscule amount of people that will be on campus. Like, it's very small. Like, the group chat could be like 100 like people or something like that, but your class will be 500. So honestly, you may not even see those people on campus. So with that said, be very careful with the group me. And if you're not sure that you want to be there for sure, like, honestly, if I was not positive in my mind that I wanted to go to Spelman, I'd really be questioning it because of the things that have happened in the group chat. But yeah, overall, this year has been very crazy and a very hectic experience applying for this school, but I'm very glad not only to be accepted, but to be among great people, because I have met some amazing people inside of this group chat. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've met like very close people that I would consider like close friends, like through the group chat. So yeah, there's that. I don't want to go on for too long. This video is already gonna be long enough, but thank you so much for watching this video. For all of you people who will be applying to Spelman College in the fall of 2016, or who will be applying from years to come, or who have applied already, thank you for watching this video. It means so much to me to see people who watch my videos. And with that said, if you want to see more college videos, you can let me know. I mean, I'm going to post them anyway. I don't have that many subscribers, so it's not going to be that many people telling me to post or not to post. So, if you want that, you want more college videos, I will not vlog. Do not ask me to vlog because I won't do it. But you can ask me more about my experiences with financial aid and all those other people on campus. And just let me know. Like, just let me know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. And have a spectacular next day.